Azriel's pretty confident, and I'm sure she would be able to adjust to that with that little bit of help quite easily. Meet Cookie. Cookie is a neutered male, and he has a little longer hair than the average cat, a very puffy tail, and a very beautiful cat. And he is available for adoption with his friend and I believe littermate Oreo. And they are housed together here at the shelter. They enjoy each other's company. Sometimes people ask when they adopt a cat, you know, will he get along with other cats? And that's a hard question to answer because we know he gets along with one other cat, Oreo, who he's lived with all his life, but that doesn't mean that he would like every other cat, and people are the same way. If someone asks you, do you want a roommate? You're going to ask, well, depends on what the roommate's like, and cats feel the same way. Since they're efficient hunters, they're able to find food for themselves, and if when it's a female cat, her kittens, without help, they don't need a pack the way that dogs do. So they are okay living alone. Obviously, they prefer to have humans to bring them food and clean their litter box and take them to the vet when needed. Even though they may not want to go to the vet, they live longer with human care. But they don't necessarily have to have cat roommates. So if you are thinking about adopting a second cat, you definitely should consider cats that have lived with other cats. But think long and hard about your cat's preferences, if your cat's playful, if your cat is very affectionate with you, will he or she be jealous of another cat who's the same? And of course, when you come into the shelter to meet our animals, we can talk to you about all of that. But it is a tough thing to take on a second cat. The reason that Cookie and Oreo were dropped off here at the shelter, they're only a year old, is because their family just couldn't afford to keep 2 new additional cats. Vet care is something to think about when you adopt a pet, and you can certainly consider health insurance, but insurance doesn't cover everything, as we all know. And definitely pets and owners benefit from preventative medicine, but there's a cost associated. So talk to your vet about making that a plan in your budget, spreading it out over the year. You don't have to get everything at once, but it does involve taking time off from work to take your pet in to get the necessary care that will prevent other things from happening. Vaccines and flea prevention. You can get them checked for worms, or you can just get them wormed periodically. Whatever your vet says is a good program to keep them healthy.